Hello everyone, my name is Akshay and today I am sharing my presentation about day 6th and day 7th topics and challenges. And here in this video I will be covering the topics like importing modules like math and random. So there are multiple modules, but I'll be discussing about these two, okay? And then the challenge is to generate a random 8 character password. Let's do it, okay? And then on the 7th day we have the topic, and the topic is reading and writing files, handling text and CSV files, and the challenge is to count word frequencies in a text file. Okay, so let's have a look at it. Yeah, so when I have to talk about modules, uh, so the modules are Python files containing reusable codes like functions, variables and classes. So you will come to know about that a little later, but if I have to simplify that, so modules are nothing but shortcut to a code block or a function which already exists, which is an inbuilt in Anaconda or Jupyter or Python module. So these are modules to organize large projects, avoid code duplication because we can use the modules again and again, and we can use built-in functions frequently. Okay, so these are already those functions which already exist in the module and in the library, so we can use it whenever we want. So let's discuss about math module. So I'll be importing it with the instruction import, and if I have to calculate the square root of 25, then all I have to do is math.sqrt of 25 because I'm using the math module. So if I look out for the answer will be 5.0, and if I look out for math.sqrt of 5, I'll be getting 2.23606 and something. And if I go for another kind of function like math.power, that is 2 power 2, we all know the square of 2 is 4. Let's do one more thing, math.pow of 3 square, okay, 3 power 2, so it's 9. So if we want to know all the functions that exist in our math module, though, so the shortcut for that is dir of math. Okay, if we execute this, we will get all the functions that exist. Okay, here we see ceil, it is here we have floor here, it is ordered alphabetically. We can see sqrt here, tan, sine hyperbolic here, tan of hyperbolic here. So we have log functions as well, yeah, and we get many. So let's look at an example. If I want to calculate the floor value of 10.08, so I'll write math.floor of 10.08. so floor is nothing but the value which is below for a round off. Okay, here the floor value is 10, and if I, in the same way, if I do the ceiling, I'll be getting 11. Why? Because see, the 10.08 number exists between 11 and 10, so I can say the 10 is the floor and the level 11 is the ceiling. So the value 10.08 exists in between the two values. Okay, when if we want to calculate the math of log of 100 to the base 10, then the answer will be 2. If we want to calculate the math of log of 1000 to the base 10, the answer will be 3. Now let's look at another module called calendar. Okay, so we can access calendar information in Jupyter Notebook. I have imported, so I'm creating a variable called cal, that equal to calendar dot month of 2025 of 6th month, that is the year will be 2025 and 6 will be the month. So if I want to know the documentation of it, I have to say shift tab. I have to press shift tab. So here you can see the documentation, how it is structured. So I have mentioned calendar dot month and then the year, then the month. So here we can mention a week also here. So that depends on the function to function. If we just click on shift tab, we will be able to see the documentation of any function. Okay, now if I want to print it, I'll get the complete June 2025's calendar in front of me. Okay, and if I want to check if 2025 is a leap year, then I am using calendar dot is leap 2025. Let's check for it. It says false. So let's check if eSleep is existing in our directory information. I have to look out for I. Okay, that was not mentioned there, but yeah, I can. Let's check for yeah. So here it says is leap. 2024 was a leap year. Okay, if I want to check, okay, I have to check that in here. Let me check. So here I have my calendar directory, and let's check if isleap exists here or not. Okay, I have to check in I. Yes, here I see that eSleep existed here. So initially I was checking in math directory. I'm so sorry for that. It's not in math directory, it is in calendar directory. Yeah. Okay, now let's go further. So here we have now I'm going for random module. So here I'm importing random. From here I'm using the instruction like from random import randint. Okay, so random is a big one. From there I am importing randint and print randint of 1 to 10 number. So here it will be printing all the random numbers in between 1 to 10, and colors I'm mentioning in list. Either use red, either use blue, either use green. Okay, and here I'm mentioning to print choice colors. Okay, If I execute this, okay, wait. Yeah, here I am getting 1 and blue. I'm sorry, I mentioned hash here. So let's look at another example. 1 and green, 4 and green, 3 and red. So these are randomly selecting. Okay, 7 and blue, 5 and blue, 8 green, 5 blue. So these are randomly selecting. So with the same application, I have written a code to generate a random 8 character password. You can see I'm importing random, importing string, and password equal to see here I have written a code to access the letters and then access the digits. So for that I have to use string dot ASCII underscore letter to access the letters, string dot digits to access from 0 to 9 number, and then string dot punctuations to access hash, dollar symbol, percentile, and all the remaining symbols. And if I print the random password at the end, I'll be getting my random passwords like this. Okay, now let's go for date 7th topics. So here file handling is nothing but how we read the file and write the file. So here file handling allows you to read from and write to files on your computer. It's essential for data persistence and processing data sets. Okay, so this is a basic method that we use. File is equal to open, then we will write the file name and then the mode could be to read. We use R, W for writing, A for appending, X to create a new file, B for binary mode, and plus for read or write mode. Okay, and then to close the file we will use file dot close command. And here we have a different kind of instructions for reading the entire file, reading line by line, reading specific line, and for writing also we can write create or overwrite a file using these instructions and then appending to existing file. Okay, so these are the topics that I have covered upon importing modules and reading and writing files. So if you really like my presentation and if you want to share any feedback, I'll be ready to accept it without any hesitation. So kindly share your reviews and help me to share my knowledge more and encourage me by sharing the feedback. Thank you so much for your time and have a good day ahead.